Okay. We can finally continue playing this. I'm so desperate to continue. I need the fix. I played a little bit this morning for morning stream and maxed out fire and ice. It wants me to go Drover's Gate. Drover's Gate's on that side. He's so chunky. Doesn't be doing much, so we will leave him alone. I see. Come on. Get wrecked. Go over there. Fight them.
Detailed logs of every caravan to move in and out of the city. Before the surge, the Enclave was a trade hub. This is one part of why they were so successful. Lane and I should be able to parse them quickly enough. See if any scries were due to go out.
Very interesting. Ooh. Am I being a bitch? Yes. Is it getting it done and taking care of them? Also, yes. They fucking hurt down there, and I will take as many precautions as I can before fighting them, or engaging them. Also, I don't need to engage them. I probably shouldn't. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your assistance with dealing with those assholes. I am out of here. Before I go, though, there's another one. Lower to Nevron. Weaver's Rest, Three Sisters. I'm right next to Three Sisters. Okay. I see. We're going up.
It's a report blaming the Verdant Mines for an explosion near the Veil. Supposedly, this explosion was the cause of the cyclical miasma floods. But we know that the floods were caused by Asylum. This doesn't add up.
You okay down there? Ow. Thank you for getting fucking wrecked. I wanted the loot. We're at Three Sisters. We need Weaver's rest now, which is surprisingly very close. Damn. find them. Ow. I would prefer not to get in combat with those assholes right now. Of course you're here.
Here's something. Let's see. It seems to be information on Lucia's various projects. There are a lot of redactions here. Seems like someone was trying to hide something.
Okay. That quest requires us to go to the mire, which we will head right on to after we compile our research. Just to also inform, my current armor and stuff was slightly more armor at the cost of, like, slightly less heat, weight, and cold resist. So, it's all rank 4 now as well. Or most of it's rank 4. Okay.
I think we can call that as close as we're going to get.
I agree. Good news, Arik. It's likely your caravan didn't leave.
You're sure?
Reasonably. We know which caravan was carrying a sealed case of two scries from the Keep records.
There's no log of it departing, and the logs were quite consistent, up to the surge.
And the Axel had several older drovers who told stories of caravans that lost control of their beasts in the panic. More than a few, sadly, pitched their entire caravan into the newly formed fissure in the lower city. The runners would have recovered anything that important years ago were it still by the gate.
Suggesting the scries might have gone over the edge. Bryn, I hate to ask, but
I can take a look. Absolutely.
just be careful. The tangles get thick down there.
Okay. Oh. Oh, that'll be interesting. We'll go Mire. We'll run to Lower Denevron, and then we will head up Three Sisters. Really get under the map. Okay. Archon's Expanse, Dredge, and Sapper's Lake. Well, I went to the wrong one. Yep. I expected.
The cipher looks familiar. I'll need to get these back to Lane.
Eldervale. We want Archon's Rest, which is the opposite direction. Oh, it's just Stricken Earth. Okay. Yeah. And... Ooh. Big log.
Let's see what we prepared. These all seem to be speeches that the Eye delivered. These are dated 40 years ago, but I could still imagine him saying all of these things today.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Go to Lower Denefron. Need to follow the side. Thank you for the fur. Go lower. We're right near Three Sisters. Okay. And it's no longer cold here. Which is both a blessing and a curse. Wants me to go under. I have to figure out how to get under.
Should be close to where the scry carrying caravan might have gone over the edge.
I'll have a look.
Oh yeah.
Good news, Eric.
I can see. That's quite possibly our lost scries.
Will you be able to retrieve it?
Now that we've identified it, yes.
Okay. Back to base camp. Let's do this real quick. Veteran Minds. I'd love to read this, but I just can't be bothered right now.
So what did we find out? Any big revelations? What's wrong?
This isn't what I expected at all. I think you need to read this yourself.
Well, sure, but... all right. This is one of Lucia's journals, right?
Yes.
I washed my hands of it, but they pressed onwards. He was fully aware of what I taught them, of course. What I'd taken from the Institute. And so, he let it happen. He knew they were going to try to pierce the veil, and now dozens are dead. He knew Vile, broke bread with them. But when they and the rest of the Verdant Minds went off to die, Kenrick just watched.
And now read this. A transcript of one of his speeches, delivered around the same time that journal entry was written.
We will root out these dissenter vermin at all levels of administration. Their ideology has claimed too many lives to be allowed to breathe free. In the meantime, to ensure peace and prosperity, martial law is in effect across remaining settlements. So he let the explosion happen and used it for his own political gain. Wow. He's a real piece of work.
He didn't exactly engineer this, but he isn't innocent either. He sat back and allowed the Verdant Minds to try breaking through the veil. Then they unintentionally triggered a huge explosion, conveniently wiping themselves out in the process. And just like that, the Eye had a scapegoat on whom to blame the cyclical miasma floods. He used panic and fear to secure himself a spot as provisional leader. But everyone eventually forgot that provisional bit. I genuinely didn't expect this at all. I thought I'd find out that he'd just been mildly conniving all his life, not this.
So, what do we do about this then?
We need to confront him. He may be the Enclave's leader, but we can still take him to task on what he's covered up.
Wait, what? You really think that'll work?
Yes. I'll present him with our evidence, and he'll have to give us an explanation.
I'm open to the idea. But what makes you think he'll want to speak to us?
I'm confident in my powers of persuasion. I may be young, but a lifetime spent orbiting the seats of power in Udea. Well, let's just say that I know how to appeal to a politician's better judgment.
Well, I trust your judgment.
Excellent. I'll finish writing this dossier, and I'll meet you in Cassidon's Hold. Have faith.
It's not you who I'm lacking faith in. Trust me.
No.
Anyway, I'll see you at the Hold.
I won't be long.
I can't believe we actually did it. It's been a pleasure working with your band. If we could match the drive and efficiency you all show, this place would be fixed in months.
Frankly, this is the life, isn't it? The thrill of discovery. The moments where the risks pay off. I don't want to just idle. There's so much to do and see in here. So keep the challenges coming.
You've got a deal. Even if you do make me miss my field days.
Just hop on our superior scry. It's just like you're there. Only you don't get clawed by drakes.
True. I do not miss that part. I'll get the runners on hauling that crate up and let you know when I know more.
Go to Archon's Heart at night. That would be main story quest. We will be going for privileged information and watch as everything goes to shit. Before we do, though, we've got a little few chats to have.
Bryn, have I ever told you you're a genuinely impressive person?
Thanks. What brought that on?
Oria told me the story about you joining the band. Sounds like your last one was awful, but you stuck with it.
In comparison, joining Oria's group was like that first nice day after a brutal winter.
That's probably more relatable if I grew up in a mountain pass, huh?
No feeling like it. Temperatures that would have felt awful in autumn feel like a summer's day. And there's this endless, soft, watery trickle of everything melting.
Sounds incredible. Think you'll go back?
That's an academic question. We've got no way out. But I'd like to stay a while. If things ever calm down. Perhaps explore this place more.
So long as you're sure you'd be happy.
It's where my head's at, for the moment. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Entirely reasonable. You have a long road ahead of you before that becomes a pressing question.
You have quite
Teams are
a few
already
things.
working on the recovery of that chest you found.
Think we'll get lucky and it'll be the Scries?
I'm allowing myself a glimmer of hope. All the research we did says it's possible.
And now, to talk to Bay.
I've been reading over those caravan logs you brought in when helping Arik.
A little light reading before bed?
They do help me sleep. You know how important that is. The Enclave had 3 secrets to their trade success. These logs are good insight into how they leveraged that.
And you would very much like to tell me about how they did it, right?
Yes, I do want to tell someone. So brace yourself. So, the 3 keys to their success, right? The first was no wars. The Enclave never fought. Instead, they made it clear with Loom Gates and the Arcs that messing with them was tactically doomed.
So they could trade with everyone, even 2 nations at war with one another.
That was their second key. Unique products. The Enclave was the only place producing their enchantments. Try to declare a trade sanction against them for trading with your foe, and suddenly your foe has an edge you just lost.
That's a deft bit of maneuvering.
Their third key was having access to land and sea trade routes. Renland and Taza both relied on Enclave trade by land. Either one attempting to cut off caravans would provoke a response from the other. And the Enclave's north was unassailable by sea. That's why they built Cassidon's Hold.
Sharing trade knowledge is your happy place, isn't it, Kaz?
Oh yes. And do you know there's another place that's got 2 of these 3 advantages?
Where?
Your home, Calnhaven.
We don't have access to sea trade. And I wouldn't say we're at peace either. But you're thinking of our steel.
Best in the Maida. And you're the only people who know how to make it. Not only that, but while the Empire would love to put you back under their heel, they can't, can they?
No. Because we've started trading with other nations like Renland who wouldn't want to lose access.
That's peace.
So all we need is a port and we could be Enclave the Second?
Pretty much. I'm sure your leaders...
The Adelrad.
Right. Are aware of that. Probably the Empire too. Just fascinating how history repeats.
If we ever get out of here, I'll talk to my mother about this. Show her life on the roads helped me learn some things.
We'll get out. And when we do, you can say a big hello from us all. I've been thinking, maybe with the right person, I might change my mind about raising a family.
Really?
I would do anything for the people I care about. And what scares me about starting a family is the uncertainty of it.
But if you found someone you were certain about?
Someone I know would be a good partner, who would go to the ends of the earth for me and our kids.
Then you could do it.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, if I struggled with fearing for the band's safety, the idea of what my mind might do to me over my own child terrifies me.
The right person won't judge you for that. They'll be patient.
You think so?
I'm sure of it.
It's all just hypothetical anyway.
Uh-huh. Totally hypothetical.
You got a sec?
Of course.
Great. Mind if we speak somewhere more private?
Lead the way.
So, there's something I need to tell you.
What's on your mind?
Honestly, you are. And it kind of snuck up on me. I was caught up in my own world before you came along and pulled me out of it. At first, I saw you as a friend, then one day, something just shifted that I can't quite put into words. I don't know if you feel the same way, but I think I'm falling for you.
I have feelings for you too.
You do? I thought maybe I'd scared you off with everything.
Kaz, I fight drakes and worms daily. You'll never scare me off. Besides, you're like the kindest, coolest girl I've ever met. How could I not fall for you?
That makes me really happy.
You surprised me too. In the best way.
Hopefully, we have a long road of surprising one another ahead of us.
We do.
Hell yeah.
Hey?
Hey, what's new?
Not a thing. Oh, except I don't know if you've heard, but I've got a smoking hot girlfriend now.
She sounds great. I have to admit, I'm a little jealous though.
Oh?
Turns out I have a thing for beautiful but kinda mean quartermasters.
That'll bite you in the arse every time. But seriously, I've wanted this for so long. I like you so much. But with all my issues, I couldn't imagine that you'd feel the same way about me. You sure you're not going to change your mind?
Look, nothing in life is guaranteed, but I have never felt for anyone what I feel for you. When I tell you I want to be with you exactly as you are, you can believe it.
That means a lot. I feel more sure about you than anything else in my life, too.
I'm not going anywhere. I promise.
Good. I wasn't planning on letting you go anyway.
Oh, joy. We have more talking.
Oh, hey. I heard about you and Kasmin.
Yeah. We're really happy.
So she's doing okay, overall?
Had a rough spell, but she's doing so much better.
I heard the outline of it, but didn't want to pry. I'm really glad to hear she's good and that you're happy.
Woohoo! And of course you would know.
So, you and Kasmin,
Yeah. What do you think?
your strengths complement each other. I'm happy to see the two of you happy.
Thanks, Lane. I really appreciate that.
Make sure you ask her about how she organizes her socks. She's got a system, a detailed one.
Thanks for the tip. I'll get right on it.
But of course. Oh, and I can immediately go for it?
I spoke to Lane about us.
Looking to pry some secrets from a friend about me?
Not exactly, but they did tell me to ask you about your socks.
Now that's a true friend teeing me up for a chance to brag. To start, I have an impressive sock collection that is years in the making with different patterns and materials from across the Maida. Storing each pair individually is a waste of space, so I categorized them into compartments as neatly as possible by nation of origin.
I have to admit, I expected something more complicated.
I'm not done. They're sub-sorted by pattern, and then sub-sub-sorted by fiber, and then sub-sub-sub-sorted by comfort.
There we have it.
Point is, this system is infallible and will be my legacy.
But of course.
So, are you saying I can come borrow socks when I need them?
Absolutely not.
Oh, I fucking love the character interactions. Oh, they're so good.
Why do I feel as if I'm about to have my time wasted?
Please allow me to present my research. I promise it won't take but a moment. I've compiled a dossier concerning an event that occurred in the Enclave around 35 years ago.
And what event would that be, pray tell?
The attempt to pierce the veil. I can only assume you were familiar with the Verdant Mines.
The name rings a bell, though it's been decades, as you said.
They were the subject of many of your speeches. It's interesting that your memory on the subject is hazy.
You'll forgive me for not remembering the exact wording or subject of any of the hundreds of speeches I've delivered throughout my career.
That's not a problem. I can summarize my findings. Firstly, our evidence suggests, with a high level of confidence, that you were aware of the Verdant Mines' plans to pierce the veil. Secondly, in support of that assertion, you gained this knowledge through your close relationship with the enchantress known as Lucia.
I never knew any enchantress by that name.
That's odd, since you seem to have been a recurring character in her personal journals. Though, truth be told, she didn't seem particularly fond of you in the later entries. So, back to the attempt to pierce the veil. You knew...
I knew that it would go poorly.
You knew?
Of course I did. But what does it matter?
You could have stopped it.
But I didn't. Pray tell, Lawkeeper, what goal did you hold in your mind as you traveled here?
I wanted to learn the truth about the past, to uncover what had been hidden.
Lane Free Selectus. That's who you are, yes?
That's correct. Though, I'm not sure how... never mind. But my research...
House Lectus of Udea. It's no wonder you felt the need to make something of yourself. Well, today will not be that day. Nor, I believe, will any. I won't waste my breath debating a jumped-up little snot from a house so consumed by cupidity that it can't even keep its hearths lit. Once a failure of a house, always a failure of a house. And it shows in your insipid rag parading as research.
Did you just call me a jumped-up little snot?
No, I didn't. You must have misheard me.
I...
Will that be all from you? I have other matters to attend to.
Skies! That is enough. Lane deserves better than this disrespect.
You dare to speak of respect? You, who broke into our home, who undid Asylum, who attempts to destroy decades of societal progress.
I'm trying to help rebuild the Enclave, not destroy it. Self-important jerks like you aren't helping.
I have single-handedly held back the tide of oblivion. I'm not self-important. I'm a damned hero. You and your lackey will remove yourselves from my presence, or I'll call the guards.
Bryn, thanks, but it's not worth it.
Skies above. I was worried this would happen.
I hope he dies.
I can't even begin to explain how I feel. This is a disaster.
Did I make it worse?
No. No, not at all. Not for a moment. You were very kind and strong and supportive and courageous. It reminded me of why I left.
Home.
Everything back there was all about your house. Your actions or intent never mattered. And when I tried to forge a different path in life, the knives came out. I had no real choice but to leave. I thought I had left it all in my past, but now, here we are.
I'm really sorry, Lane. It must be hard to be reminded of that. Do you want to talk about it?
I think I need a little while to consider my next move. Maybe a long while. Sorry.
That's all right. I'll be here when you need me.
Thanks, Bryn.
Okay. Unraveled it is. Oh joy.
The Spindle just arrived. She's here to guide your expedition on the Scribe.
Please. Call me Isla. I'll direct you to the Archon parts we need.
Hard to believe you actually came. Worried you'll get caught sneaking out?
Please. It's hardly my first time out of the hold.
Ah, you're gutsier than you let on.
Through here. Ooh, we gotta go down even further, huh?
On the shelves, you should find a tome titled An Enchanter's Guide to Governing Schemers.
Oh, could I borrow it once you've finished?
Sure. I mean, from what I've heard, it's a dry read, just a basic introduction to enchanting the Ark's governing schema.
Dry? Who in their right mind could possibly find that dry? Just about anyone?
One book on something schemas, as requested.
Okay. Now we need to go up. Ow, ow, ow.
You're approaching the stockpile of Ark armor. I'll need you to collect a few pieces for me.
Okay, how do I get in there? Thank you.
Got the armor.
Yeah, I figured I need to find healing. Thank you very much. I found what I was looking for. Core samples. Just need into there, please. Thank you.
We'll need a pair of otoliths, stones that allow the arcs to sense the environment around them. On a functioning arc, you'll see them placed in paired sockets in their head.
So, the Ark's eyeballs?
Well, in appearance, otoliths certainly look like an arc's equivalent to our eyes, but they're also used for balance and sound perception. So, functionally, otoliths act as both eyes and ears.
Don't think it's gonna let me pick it up if I'm in combat. Perceived to be in combat.
Got the eyes and ears. Otoliths. You know what I mean.
Carapace in the emergence gate. On second thought, one moment, please. Right back into it. Okay. Emergence gate. Yep. Okay. Hi there.
Up ahead, you'll find a stockpile of a thin material used for insulating magic. We call it...
Carapace!
Oh, you're familiar with it?
We used it to repair the magic leaking from the loom gate in the outskirts.
Oh, that's genius.
There we are. And I'll need to break into this one as well. Okay. Ow. And of course there was archons in it. Or arcs in it. I'm not here. Please go on your merry way.
That's everything we need. Oh, this will do wonders for my research. If only there was an arc I could try to repair, but alas.
We've got one here in the campsite. It's the one we followed through the veil.
What? Could you... What would you...
Need help carrying it to Cassidon's hold?
Thank you.
I'll meet you there with the parts. Carapace. Would have been easier to collect it this way the first time around.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. I just need to run past you and get the fuck out of here. Please no. Right. Makes sense not to have everything leaked out in the wild. Chicken milk.
There. That should do it.
He's watching, of course.
That was incredible.
It was certainly exhilarating.
Are you okay?
Yes, it's just no small feat to power an arc manually. Even a smaller one like this. It takes a lot out of me. We still don't know how the Enclave was able to catalyze an arc's ability to absorb raw magic on its own. Weavers certainly weren't powering them the way I just did.
Still, what a leap forward.
Indeed. You have no idea what this means to me. Thank you for all your help.
Isla, what you did, I have to say, I'm impressed. Perhaps I misjudged your ambitions with the Arcs.
Perhaps. That is an understatement. You've never taken me seriously.
Isla, I'm trying to...
Just like you've never taken the Surgeborn seriously. I watched Bryn's expedition to the Underworks.
You left Cassidan's hold. That is against my direct orders.
Oh, just like you ordered to sweep hundreds of Surgeborn under the rug instead of actually doing something about them.
This is your doing, somehow. What have you done to turn my daughter against me?
You're the one yelling at her for having dreams and ambitions, not me. Stop driving your daughter away.
Bryn didn't do anything wrong. Working with her has shown me what I've always known, deep down. That you've sheltered me from the truth for too long, and that there are people who value the work I want to achieve.
Isla, this isn't like you. These weavers have corrupted your mind, or...
Your lies are what's been messing with my head. After all, we both know that's not the only thing you've lied about.
As the Eye, it is my job to hide things from you, from everyone, for your protection. And that's all I've ever done.
I don't want to hear another word from you right now.
Isla.
Just go.
Wow. That can't have been easy.
It was a long time coming. I need to go process all that just happened. But thank you for everything. And when it comes to dealing with the Surgeborn, just know that from now on, I've got your back.
Good to hear. We're going to need it.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm guessing Staneld family dinners have been awkward lately.
Try non-existent. I wanted to believe my father was a good person deep down, if driven by fear at times. Now, I just don't know.
Maybe he was doing what he thought was right. We're all capable of making mistakes, no matter how good our intentions are.
I don't see how his fears could have led him to lies this deep.
That's probably because you're braver than he is. You're ready to face the truth, no matter what it costs.
Thank you. And Bryn? My father might be willing to let the Surgeborn take over, but I'm not him. I'm with you until the end, whatever it takes. Things between my father and I are maybe not improving, but shifting. He apologized for not taking my work seriously, and it seemed genuine this time.
Did he apologize for all the lying?
He's trying to make amends for that, in his own way. He's even brought me onto an enchanting project he's been working on. It's hard. Part of me wants the relationship we used to have back. A bigger part of me knows it's gone, for good.
You're probably right that you can't go back. But if he loves you enough to atone, maybe there's a path for the two of you.
I know I need to keep my guard up for now. But truthfully, I want that more than anything.
Okay.
Ah, Bryn. Good to see you. What was the outcome of your work with Isla? I'm still hoping to draw upon her expertise for my next task.
She got the Ark in our camp up and running. Only for a moment, but Isla was thrilled. It'll be huge for her research on regaining control of the Arks. But she had a pretty intense argument with the Eye afterwards. I think it was a long time coming. It seems like she's finally done letting her father manipulate her.
An interesting development. She all right?
I think so. Let's bring her over.
Please tell me you've got a distraction for me.
Are you all right, Isla?
I'm just, a little tired, is all. Between powering an Ark by myself and confronting my father on the same day. Even as a previous High Enchantress, it took a lot out of me. I'm still working my way through it. And I need to figure out an independent power source for the Ark. It's too much to think about.
I'm sorry. Should we do this another time?
No. Please. I need distractions. Or I might be tempted to set the hold ablaze.
Fair enough. What have you got for us, Karnatame?
An issue we faced in the early days of their appearance and are now facing once again is the ability of the Surgeborn to navigate the Enclave. Put simply, they are using our Loomgate network to traverse great distances in an instant. We can't let that stand. I'm only familiar with the Loomgate's design through my parents' work on them. But Bryn recently helped us access a supply cache in the Institute, and we found something that could help. A set of schematics for a device to block the Surgeborn from using the Loomgates while keeping them accessible to us.
A way to filter out the Surgeborn without endangering Weavers. It could significantly impact their ability to fight us. How can I help?
Well, they're incomplete, and I was hoping you could tell us what's missing. Here, take a look.
Let's see... A resonance modulator.
Bryn, while she looks over the schematics, do you have any questions?
Why didn't they finish the schematic?
My understanding is that at that time, our bureaucracy was growing to the point of being rather unwieldy. I still grapple with the remnants of that bureaucracy every day, so I can imagine that whoever was working on these schematics... Let's just say that they were probably told to submit it to a committee before proceeding with the design.
Even though it was urgent and would have saved hundreds of lives?
For some people, propriety dictates priority. That's my guess, anyway. And, for the record, much of my life's work has been in service of streamlining that kind of bureaucracy. We cannot risk following the same path that led us to ruin.
Where's this device going once we finish building it?
The resonance modulator should connect directly to the harness. You've already been there.
Returning to the scene of the crime. Why there?
The harness acts as a central nexus that controls not just Asylum, but our Loomgates and all of the Enclave's transit points. Hence, why you were able to use it to open up the underworks in the first place.
At least I can't unleash the Surgeborn a second time.
Small mercies.
How do we know that this modulator will work?
Whoever designed this clearly knew what they were doing. It's beautiful, elegant work.
I'll say. It feels... familiar, almost. I can't quite put my finger on it.
We could check through the rest of the paperwork, see if we can find out who the author is, if you'd like.
Yes. I'd love to.
Ooh?
I've had enough. The sooner we get this modulator built, the sooner we can secure the Loomgates. I'm assuming you'll be the one to build this. What do I need to bring you?
To be frank, considering all your Weaver bands achieved since you arrived, it's clear to me that you brought with you an expertise that we did not retain through the dark days of the Surge. With that in mind, I would love to leave this in your Smith's capable hands. She must have had a world-class mentor.
She's primarily self-taught, actually. But I'll pass on the compliment. She'll be thrilled to hear it.
That's astonishing. Let's go through what's needed then. For the body of the device, you'll just need some calm steel. But the rest... Do you have any preliminary thoughts, Isla?
Yes. Like you said, it's amazingly simple. What's missing from the schematics is the part that allows us to calibrate it. But it's clear in my mind what the finished design should look like. Give me a moment. There. It's like the design itself wanted me or someone to finish it. To calibrate it, we'll need some representative samples of Surgeborn. Let's say husk and huskhound fur. Get plenty of both.
And then I take the finished resonance modulator to the harness.
Exactly. It should be pretty obvious where to place it, too. You'll know, if you do it right.
Gotcha. Time to hunt a few Surgeborn.
Woo! Oh, and now you want to talk.
Hey.
Bryn, I haven't known you for long, but I can tell when someone's about to ask me a frustrating question. Out with it.
You forced my hand. So, what's the deal with you and Isla?
This is a workplace. We're colleagues. We both represent a number of guilds. By the flames, we're known for working well together, as our offices command. That's all. Whatever mind games you're playing, I won't be part of them. You know, I think you need to spend more time slaying Surgeborn and less time daydreaming.
But in your heart of hearts, theoretically...
This conversation is over.
And hello,
dickhead. You are the
dickhead.
last person I wish to speak to right now.
What did I ever do to you?
My own flesh and blood isn't speaking to me because of you.
She's not speaking to you because you lied to her.
It was for her protection. Information is power, and I will protect her at all costs. Even from you, if I have to.
And what is that supposed to mean?
It means you will soon learn that we can handle our affairs well enough without your help.
He's a fucking
Let me
dumbass.
guess. You've come to ask me to apologize to your naive lawkeeper.
No.
No? Isn't that what self-proclaimed heroes do? Demand justice for your friends?
I would never ask Lane to waste their energy on a conversation with you again. Do I think how you spoke to them was a disgusting, brutish display? Absolutely. But justice doesn't come with an apology from you, does it?
They attacked my legacy. I merely put them in their place.
Exactly. Without remorse, an apology would just be posturing. No. Justice is served in the way Lane still chooses kindness every day, despite people like you trying to tear them down.
Their research tore me.
Justice is served in the way Lane gets to continue living as their wonderful, talented self. Whereas you have to keep living as yourself. As someone who is clearly in so much pain over his own existence, he needs to make other people feel small, so he can look big.
By the flames, save your idealistic speeches for someone who cares.
So we agree. There is no need for you to ever speak to or about Lane again.
Our preferences align, then.
Isla, I've loved watching you work on the loom gates with Kana Tomei.
Oh, yes. These changes will do wonders for the Enclave. We're making a real difference.
Oh, for sure. And the two of you get along really well.
Historically, the Enchanters and the Crafters haven't always aligned, but we found plenty of common ground.
How about outside of your official duties?
What do you mean?
I guess what I'm asking is, do you spend any time with her outside of work?
I'd never considered it. I tend to keep to myself. Besides, I'm sure she would rather be buried in her pile of requisitions than entertain me.
Isla, word to the wise, no one wants to be buried in requisitions.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Ooh, he has something to talk about. Huskhound fur. Okay.
So, what do you make of the Eye hiding the extent of the Surgeborn threat from his colleagues?
From what I can tell, the Eye wants the same thing as everyone else. Peace in the Enclave. He just has a different way of achieving it.
Right. But lying to his own daughter is hardly justified.
He didn't lie. He merely withheld information.
There isn't really a difference.
Sure there is. Lying is deceitful and often involves betrayal. But at times, secrets are needed for protection.
Who are his secrets protecting? Him or her?
Well, her, of course.
Sev, I'd be careful of people who withhold information. You don't know what they're keeping from you.
Speen. Ooh, lore update. Woohoo, Archon patterns! And now I need to go do things. Well, let's travel to this new location just to see what's here, because we have to go fight Surgeborn anyways. Oh. Oh, I was correct in my assumption. That is no ordinary.
Starlight Cape.
Finally, a real mountain!
The moving lights were spotted at the top. Should be no trouble for a Kalnhander.
Oh, I'm definitely going over there. Hmm. Ow. Ooh, umbral knee boots. I knew there was something gonna be worth it in here. Yes. Cool. I am very pleased with this. 1 of 7, even better. And I can see another one's location. Ugh. Thank you, game. Ow. Yes, my bad. Woohoo! Great place for some high-grade materials. Gonna go up to the grove. Oh. Of course you would have to come in and ruin everything, huh?
The Shrouded Grove is a dense thicket that sits between the plains and the sea. Quite dark beneath the tree cover.
If there was trees left to cover. This? Okay, just the basic stone. Gotcha. Being said, I need to know. Can I get this cooking like the other ores? Survey says yes. Okay. I don't think it does anything. We got some Serenite.
These rock formations remind me of the Umbral steeples back home.
Okay. Oh, we are definitely climbing up that. I am just exploring this place for right now. I'm not anticipating any, like, real completion of this just yet. I was going to wait till I got all of the What's-its. Everybody's like camp maxed out, because I feel like once that happens, we're basically at the end of the game, and that would probably be the appropriate time to complete this zone. As this is, I think, one of the main thing that they... Excuse me. Came out with after the game launched. It was like their first big free update or something. I thought I threw you off the edge. Ooh, Stargazer bow, huh? Okay. We have 4 left to find. Something tells me they're going to be in pretty weird places. Stuff it. I'm not interested in you right now. Archer's Gate.
Archer's Gate. Infantry access to the island's fort.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Understanding where all that goes. Perfect. Okay. Ow. Ow. I honestly thought there was going to be a schematic in there. Yeah. What happened to the other one? I will assume. Ah, right there. Some explosive ignition I've got there. When we start climbing up, let's get this.
Halecrest Bluff. Suppose it's named for the sturdy foliage.
Calmhaven's mountains are overrun with it.
Astronomer's tools. Okay. Nice, nice. I regret everything. Ow. I knew something would be here. Umbral Circuit. Which leaves 3 more, which I assume would be... I've got a bow. I need... helmet, sword and shield, 2-hander. I'm fascinated to know where all this is going. And I can't wait for the eye to get his comeuppance. Rude. Do I take it? Being angry at the door won't do. Ah, I see. Stargazer's sword and shield. Still need to find the helmet. Hell.
The Eye's Promenade. This walkway should lead to the mountaintop.
Serenite. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. We just keep going up, huh? Okay. The observatory. Anything in here worth nabbing? Upper Loom Gate. Ironwood. Umbral. Yes, I got the hat. Hell yeah, we got the full armor set. Oh, and this is its whole other map. Okay. Understood. Add start in a little bit. We will snooze them for right now.
Of every Enclave construct. A flying Archon is new.
Defeat Ark of the Nova. Good joy. I don't think it's 100% Ark. Ooh, I actually hit it. And I'm dealing damage. Okay. Like any other art. Remove the armor. And you can get at the harder bits. Astral Claw, hell yeah.
Surprised I could get a strand.
Its scopes must be the source of the reported moving lights. But what were they for?
Let's keep digging. Maybe the island has answers.
Thick obsidian? Jesus. The names of these materials are great. Let's... Stargazer's two-hander.
Huh. Looks similar in design to the Flying Archon.
Oh. I'm very intrigued. I require looking at stuff. Power unlocked. Celestial Scope. Oh! Okay. That has 4 powers. That has 3. That has 3. Okay. Stargazer, Sword and Shield. He's shiny. Concussive Flare. Frigid Barrage. Ascending Strike. This is just a better version of what I've got here. I'm going to make this, but we're going to do this right and start with low-grade materials and upgrade it into it.
The tricky part's the balance.
And now is the time, while I do this, ads will play, so we'll be right back. Okay. I got everything crafted. All of my armor's maxed out. All of the new gear I got's level 4. We just need to progress with the story far enough. But first, let's see what she has to say.
I sent a discreet report to the Spindle. She extends her gratitude.
Did she know anything more about the Flying Archon?
No. There's no record of this being an official Enclave design.
Meaning?
Someone built it after the surge. Presumably without the Enclave leadership knowing.
That's unbelievable. Who could have built it?
We don't have any leads at the moment. Regardless of its origins, we solved the Spindle's mystery.
It's what we do.
Hell yeah. That was perfect. Ooh. Mark of the Nova. Capable of slow self-repair over time and active for several decades. Ah, the scripted over its body. Great. Okay. Okay. So, I mean, it wants me to go fight it again. Obviously, I will probably do that later. I will probably grab all of these on my own and max out everything. Is that a hydrate? This minute, huh? You need me to hydrate this fucking minute when I'm about to hit this fucking button. And save this fucking game. Because I have to go kill shit. And I'd rather do that off stream in my own time than on stream and watch have everybody see me floundering around for 30 minutes as I proceed to try and not actually fight them. These enemies. But yes. You will get your hydrate. There. I have hydrated. And I will be refilling it before I hop back in for bullshit. So, that is goodbye for now. Thank you for being here. YouTube, I will see you next time.